This is our 2019 Estate Vineyard Petit Verdot, another first ever wine that we've made out of the estate. Like some of the other new limited releases from the Estate Vineyard, we only bottled 6 barrels of this one. Typically, so that puts that at around 150 cases. Usually any of our releases that are around 150 to 200 cases tend to sell out directly to the wine club. You know, we've seen that a lot with our Ciel de Cheval releases over the years. So definitely if you're interested in any of these wines, you'll want to choose them as part of your club allocation, or you want to add some on just to make sure that you have them in your cellar for the long term, because a lot of these wines, you know, aren't going to be open again for tasting or even available for sale at the tasting room. For this wine, is aged 22 months and a little bit of French oak. Actually, a third of this is aged in New American oak. Most of this is fermented in some of our roller barrels, super small at fermentation, and then a little bit fermented in one of our oak tanks. So 100% oak fermented Petit Verdot. Should be pretty big tannic wine if that's your jam. Definitely.
Yeah,
should get
I think
some of this.
we've learned how to sort of tame these a little bit. And as Will mentioned, first time making it, it's on the south end of our, or the south side of our new 2015 planting. You know, we now make 3 different Petit Verdots, which is really unusual, and I never thought we'd ever do that, but it seems to be working. People are buying them and liking them, so that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for Petit Verdot, I think on Red Mountain, because it is such a hot growing site, you do get a lot of fruitiness. It's not too, and then matched with that, like you said, it's not too overly tannic. It definitely has a lot of tannin. It definitely has a really chewy structure to it. So one wine that you're going to want to pair with some pretty fatty foods, but it's still pretty balanced and nicely done.
Got this real wild, kind of a wild berry aroma and flavor, which I always get from Petit Verdot, but it's a really positive attribute, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a mouthful. It's lots going on.
Yeah.
Really complex for a single vineyard or single box, single varietal wine, but super long finish on this one.
Yeah, very enjoyable.
Yeah, awesome. Cheers.
Cheers.